Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be working on a wooden kids puzzle. I've drawn up some plans. You can see here is the outline for all the pieces. I've got on the next sheet a border that will go around the outside of the puzzle to hold it in. And then the last sheet is the backing to go on the puzzle. So I'll get started on this and show you guys how I do that. The size that I've scaled this puzzle at will be 11 inches by 10 1/4. I'll be making 2 of these puzzles today. A friend of mine gave me the idea and showed me a picture of a puzzle like this, and I decided to recreate it and make him one as well. So you'll see me making 2 of those today. Now that I got the size of my puzzle cut out, I'm going to glue the template onto the face of the puzzle so that I can take it over to the scroll saw and cut out all the shapes. Now for this one, I'm going to be using a glue stick to glue this onto the wood. This works pretty well. It doesn't hold as well as some other glues, but it's really easy to clean up afterwards and you can sand it down easily. Now for the second one, I'm going to be using some Gorilla Glue spray adhesive. This is pretty strong stuff. I will spray that on, let it dry for a little bit, and it sticks to the wood really well. The only problem with this is it's a whole lot harder to clean off of the wood once you're done. It leaves a very sticky residue. So I'll show you guys how to clean that up afterwards. But next, I'm going to be drilling a hole so that I can get the scroll saw blade through that and easily cut out all the shapes without having to cut through the border, because I'm actually going to save the border on this template as well. Now my scroll saw is the perfect tool for the job. I'll take the blade off, put it through the hole, and attach it back onto the saw so I can start cutting out the shapes. After several hours of staring at the scroll saw, doing very detailed work, cutting out these animal pieces, I have all the pieces cut out and ready to go. Now I need to carve out the patterns that I have printed onto those pieces. Now I'm going to use my Dremel tool with a stone bit just to burn the eyes in. I really wanted to have that burnt texture to add a little bit darker tone to the wood. Then I'm going to take a grinding wheel, and this isn't meant for wood, but it does burn through the wood and adds a really nice texture as well. So I'll use this to do most of the detailed work on the face of the puzzle and cut out all those shapes. Now this is the one that I use spray mount on, so it's really stuck, but I found a great way to get it off. And I used a torch just to lightly warm up the face of the paper and the wood, and that actually softened up the glue that I could easily peel it off. Now with the other one that had the glue stick, it easily peeled off, but if it got stuck anywhere, I just used a wet rag to dampen the paper, and that actually softened the glue and allowed it to peel off just fine. I'm going to use the belt sander to clean off the top, taking away any of the sticky residue that the spray adhesive left behind. I'll clean that off and then use my Dremel tool to round off all the corners on all the puzzle pieces. Now I want to add a bit more of a distressed or old look to this puzzle, so I'm going to take my torch and lightly burn all the edges on the puzzle pieces as well as the border, just to give it that extra emphasis on the shape of the pieces as well. Now I've got everything ready to glue the face of the puzzle or the border of the puzzle to the backing. I'll clamp this, set it aside, and while that's drying, I'm gonna add a clear coat of finish over top of the puzzle pieces. After the glue dries, I'll also do that to the face of the puzzle as well as the back. Hey, if you guys are watching and have not subscribed yet, help me out and click that subscribe button. That way you'll know when I upload new videos. Now for the back, I want this to be drastically different from the front with the wood, so I'm going to paint the back black, and that will actually match really well with the burnt edges on the front. Before letting it dry, I'm just going to make sure all the pieces are separated so that they don't get stuck together after drying. Now for the puzzle pieces to keep drying on both sides, I'm going to tilt them up on end, leaning up against each other, and let this sit for a couple hours so that both sides can air out and dry completely before sticking them into the puzzle. Now that everything's dry, I'm going to take some sandpaper and lightly sand down all the areas that I finished and painted. That will give me a nice smooth surface and make sure that there are no splinters or anything to get hurt on. Hey, if you want to see more of my videos, click on that little circle up in the top right corner. That'll show you a bunch of highlighted videos that I think you guys would really like. Here's the finished puzzle that I'm going to keep, and here's the one that's unfinished that I'm going to give to my friend. They actually want to paint it themselves, so I left it just the raw wood, sanded it down. Say please. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you want a notification when I upload a new video, hit that bell icon, and also help me out and give me a like on this video. Thanks guys, I'll see you in the next one.